This is Twit.
Here's an ad for somebody who might be in the IT department in the state of Nevada. There's something you ought to know about. Hoxhunt, our sponsor for this segment, Security Now. Hoxhunt, as a security leader, your job, you get paid to protect your company against cyber attacks. I know. And you have our sympathy. I mean, if you listen to the show, we know it's getting harder and harder with more cyber attacks than ever. And here's the real problem. These phishing emails, they're generated with AI now, and they are letter perfect. You can't look at one and say, oh, that's a fake. Look at the English grammar or whatever. No, they duplicate a real email, and they fool people. Here's the problem. Legacy, these traditional one-size-fits-all awareness programs you're probably using, they don't stand a chance against today's phishing attacks. At most, they're going to send 4 kind of generic trainings every year, and most employees hate them. I mean, just ask your team. They ignore them. You know what they really hate? When somebody clicks on a training email thinking it's, they fall for it. Then they're forced into embarrassing training programs. They feel like punishment, and nobody ever learns from punishment. That's why more and more organizations are trying Hoxhunt, Hoxhunt. Hoxhunt goes way beyond traditional security awareness. They actually change behaviors by gamifying it. They reward good clicks. They coach away the bad clicks. When an employee suspects an email might be a scam, Hoxhunt will tell them instantly. They highlight it. They practically set off bells and whistles, and boom, you get a dopamine rush that gets your people, like they're happy. They go, oh, I did it. To learn to click to protect your company. This is the secret, is to make it fun. People learn when they're having fun. As an admin, I mean, fun's not the right word, but they learn when they're engaged, right? And they're not going to be engaged when they feel like they're being spanked. As an admin, you'll love Hoxhunt too. You're not being spanked either. It makes it easy to automatically deliver phishing simulations, and not just email, but Slack, Teams. You can use the same AI the bad guys are using to mimic the latest real-world attacks. You can make perfect phishing emails. And by the way, Hoxhunt lets you personalize the simulations to each employee based on department, location, things you already know. So it makes these, by the way, the hackers know all this stuff too, right? It makes these really effective. And then the instant micro trainings, little fun things, solidify understanding and drive lasting safe behaviors. You can trigger gamified security awareness training that awards employees with stars and badges, boosting completion rates and ensuring compliance. It may sound silly, but think about it. We are all motivated by that. You feel good when you're protecting your company. You did the right thing. You found the bad guy. Getting that reward, that acknowledgement, goes a long way. You'll be able to choose from a huge library of customizable training packages, or as I said, you can use their AI to generate your own. Hoxhunt, it has everything you need to run effective security training in one platform, meaning it's easy to measurably reduce your human cyber risk at scale. But you don't have to take my word for it. There are over 3,000 user reviews on G2, making Hoxhunt the top-rated security training platform for enterprise. Hoxhunt's #1 and easiest to use, best results, also recognized as a customer's choice by Gartner. And it's used by thousands of companies, big ones like Qualcomm, AES, Nokia. They're using it to train millions of employees all over the globe. It really works. Visit hoxhunt.com/security now, right now, to learn why modern, secure companies are making the switch to Hoxhunt. Hoxhunt.com/security now. We thank him so much for supporting the good works Steve does and is doing here at Security Now.